Please correct me if I am wrong, but yeah, we getting ready to do it. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome on in to the 4-1 podcast. This is Disc 3 Evolution. This is an evolutionary moment for myself, evolving into the new person that I have become. And I could not do it without giving thanks to my executive producer, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, for allowing me to come out here and serve each and every one of you. So, for those of you out there, whether it's 1, 2, 20, please do me a favor if you can please like and share this video, because you never know what type of messages you're going to get out of this video, and you never know who you can help, and you never know where it's going to go. So if you can please go ahead and do that, I would appreciate that. Hit that like button, subscribe, tag, retweet, repost, do whatever. I want to say thank you so much to my X family, aka Twitter family. Y'all are starting to wake up out there in Twitter world or X world. So I want to say thank you so much to the people out there on Twitter. Um, I appreciate you. Last night I spoke about your rejection, my protection. Tonight we're gonna get into some unsolicited counsel. So there's several different parts to this. I believe we're on part 2 at this moment. We've spoken about unsolicited counsel before with SOS, and now we are going to dive a little bit deeper with Neal Jones, coming from Savannah, Georgia, CEO of United Advertising. All right, so, but before we go ahead and get into that, I want to give a very special shout out to SOS. Thank you so much. I saw that you were out there last night and you were doing your thing, answering questions and asking questions. And man, we talked about a lot of different things last night. So it was just like a roller coaster, and several different topics, several different themes, but definitely went in with your rejection, my protection. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to my Brooklyn family. Burning Sky. See, I got to learn that. Burning Sky. I see you out there, aka SOS. Thank you so much. Um, do you like the YouTube version of it? Because I like the YouTube version of it, and I wish that all of the platforms, were the same way. But I definitely like the YouTube effects that come in. Instagram, with much prayer, much prayer, and consistency, we should be getting this whole situation set up for the next time around. But oh yes, thank you so much, and I'm so glad that you are back. Thank you for holding me down out there on YouTube, and yeah, that definitely does help me a lot. So thank you so much for hanging in there. And again, some of the social media handle names that I see out there, I'm just making them up. I just got to be honest with you, because flashing here, flashing there, flashing there. I don't even know. I'm gonna just call you Bringer, Bringer Art. I don't know if he's still out there, but thank you so much. And yeah, YouTube is great. Thank you for that. Brooklyn family, let me stay focused here before the night gets away with me. Brooklyn family, what's up to Mr. Nate Perry, David Wayne Fox, Lavella. I know you're all the way in California, but you represent Brooklyn. Alex Coquito is in Puerto Rico, but he represents Brooklyn too. I got this like soul connection to Brooklyn, and I love the vibe and I love the people in Brooklyn. But I also love a very special person from the Bronx, New York, one of my spiritual mentors, Miss Eugenia McCall. I want to say thank you so much for, you know, just wrapping me in your arms since day one, 2019. Thank you so much for that. I want to thank my family. I want to thank my mother, my stepfather, my sister, my nieces, my nephews. Thank you all so much. I want to thank my daughters. It's been a journey. We are here. This 3 evolution took a long time to get here. We're getting ready to close up this year, but we are here. I'm thankful to be here, thankful to be alive, thankful to be able to still come out here and do the 4-1 podcast and reading between the wines. And it's only going to get better this week because I'm broadcasting live from Celebration, Florida. and we definitely gonna celebrate real hard this week. So this whole weekend is just gonna be off the chain. So stick around, hit your little reminders, come back Friday, reading between the lines, broadcasting live from Celebration, Florida, and we're just gonna take it out from there. So, Unsolicited Counsel, song of the day, Missy Elliott. I love Missy. Missy Elliott, Gossip Folks, featuring Ludacris, off of her Under Construction album, which was released in 2002. So when I think about unsolicited counsel, it can go two ways. There's two sides to a coin. There's two sides to you. Whether you believe it or not, we all have two different sides. Everything has two different sides. One can't exist without the other. Good versus evil, so forth and so on. So just like unsolicited counsel, there's two sides to it. You can either look at it from a positive aspect, or you can look at it from a negative aspect. With the song Gossip Folks from Missy Elliott featuring Ludacris, Missy just got tired of people gossiping. She got tired of people saying things and whatever they wanted to say about her. Typically happens for people who are in the music business. So then she decides to lash out at them, especially towards the end of the song. So when we receive unsolicited counsel, I want to encourage you all not to do the lashing out, because I've done plenty of years of lashing out when someone tried to give me advice, someone tried to tell me what to do or guide me in a right direction, or sometimes even in the wrong direction. I didn't give them the opportunity to speak their piece. I mean, it was unsolicited in the first place. No one asked you, but most of the time I didn't let them speak their piece. But today, I want to challenge each and every one of you that when you get that unsolicited counsel, when you get that unsolicited advice, zip it a little bit. Zip it a little bit, because the more that you engage and the more that you go back and forth, you let that person know that they're getting the best of you. If you learn to just simmer down a little bit, sit quiet, listen, you might pick up one or two things that might work, but it gives you an opportunity to be able to respond with some intelligence. Because when we try to jump in and we try to do too much and we try to overtalk people or always defend what we got going on, we're not giving ourselves enough time to process the information and think. And sometimes we can speak out of pocket. So when it comes to unsolicited counsel, check the facts, check the source. For example, if you ain't got no money, please don't try to speak to me about getting money, because I'm not trying to hear that. Unsolicited counsel. If you're a single person and I'm in a relationship, please don't try to go ahead and give me advice, because I'm obviously on a different situation than you are. Same thing for people who are married. And I do apologize. I forgot to turn off my audio there, so it is what it is. Every now and then we might get some interruptions, but we just gonna flow on with it. Sorry, TikTok. But yes, if you're married, someone who is not married should not be trying to counsel and give someone advice when they know full well that they're not even in that category. Check the facts, check the source. Before you get all hot and bothered, before you get all upset about what somebody is trying to tell you, right? Check the facts, check the sources, because sometimes you can just sit on the inside and just laugh. Laugh on the inside, in one ear and out the other. You ain't got no money. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, SOS. Like, don't be trying to give advice. Don't take advice from people who are broke. Be very careful. Check the facts, check the sources, because, like I said, you become like the 5 closest people that you hang around. So don't be taking advice and taking counsel and seeking people and allowing people to just come in and step in and speak things over your world, because if they think that they can get away with it once, trust and believe they're going to continue to keep doing it over and over and over and over again. So, like I said, song of the day, Gossip Folks by Missy Elliott, off of the Under Construction album featuring Ludacris. I don't know if y'all know this song, but Missy does go in towards the end. Hi, Missy. And at the end, and she just start going in. I heard y'all gossiping about me. And then she go in. Um, we're not doing that today. Like I said, once you decide to go back and forth with somebody, once you decide to go round and round in circles, you've already lost the game. If you want to win in this game called life, sometimes you're going to have to sit back a little bit and let things play out the way that they're supposed to play out. Because when we get involved and we step in, we are sometimes crossing and changing things and pivoting and moving our course, moving ourselves off of the course of our current direction and the path we should be in. But I'm going to give it to you this way. I used to get so upset, but I remember what my grandmother used to say. My grandmother B, I would always hear her when someone would get on her nerves. Someone try to tell somebody what to do, how to spend the money, what type of car you should have, what clothes you should be wearing, this, that, the next, the other. She would always say, the same people that have something to say, and I put my own little spin on it too. Same things that people have something to say about your situation are the same people that don't have a pot to piss in. Or now I know if y'all have had some old school grandparents, y'all have heard that some kind of way in some kind of transition or some form, I'm sure. Rendition or some form, I'm so sure of it. But I remember I was in a relationship that was going sour. And there were a lot of outside influences, people carrying on how you should do this, how you should do that. This should happen this way. Y'all shouldn't go here. Y'all shouldn't do that. And I dropped that line one day. All of your friends, the same people out there that got so much to say, and it was so true. Because again, broke people can't tell people who have money how to get money and vice versa, right? Or yes, it could work the other way. People who have money can tell broke people how to get money, but broke people should not be trying to tell people how to get money when they don't have it themselves. People who are married, or excuse me, people who are single should not be trying to counsel and tell people who are married how to maneuver and move things. It just doesn't work that way. So I dropped one of those lines like that, such as the same folks that got so much to say don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. And can I tell you the looks that you'll get when you drop some stuff like that? Probably shouldn't have said it the way I said it and how I said it, but my mother always used to tell me the truth hurts. Show me who your friends are and I'll show you who you are. You will become like the 5 closest people that you hang around. Association brings on participation. If you hang around drunks, trust and believe you're going to become a drunk. I mean, and you could have some good, strong willpower, but the statistics are out there. You hang around broke people, most likely you're going to become broke. You pick up habits. We subconsciously pick up habits of people that we have no idea. We just hang around people. We're in a room. You're at work. You hang around people at work. You start sounding like them. Sometimes you could start walking like them, acting like them. So you have to be very careful about the places that you go, the people you hang around, the people you allow to be in your ear, speaking to you, telling you things. So be very careful with this unsolicited counsel, because that person on your job that doesn't know anything about your situation, they only know what you told them. And from there, they're making up their own assumptions and they're wanting to be your counselor and give you advice when they don't know the whole story. I'm just, giving you some scenarios. You only telling half of the story because you're only telling people what you want people to know. Be very careful. Very careful about the places you go, the things you see, the things you touch. Be very careful with that unsolicited counsel. Now, I want to go ahead and read you this here from Joan Rivers. Y'all remember Joan Rivers, right? This is what she has here. Don't follow any advice, no matter how good, until you fall as deeply in your spirit as you. Let me start this thing all over again. Don't follow any advice, no matter how good, until you feel as deeply in your spirit as you think in your mind that the counsel is wise. When I saw that, I was like, that is just amazing. Coming from somebody like Joan Rivers, but again, people who've lived life, people who've been through some things. You never know who you're going to get your message from. You never know who you're going to get your teachings from. You never know where you're going to get that breakthrough from. Don't follow any advice, no matter how good. I don't care how good it sounds, until you feel as deeply in your spirit as you think in your mind that the counsel is wise. So what you got going over here works well for you, and great. Thank you for telling me how you were able to break through and get that great job and all of that great stuff. But that may not work for me. Oh yes, you went on this dating app and you met the love of your life and all of that stuff, and great, that works for you. I'm gonna go ahead and stay in my lane, and I'm not going that route. You understand what I'm saying? So when you feel that it works well for you, you're gonna know, because you're gonna feel it deep inside, and it's gonna be that intuition that's like, yes, I think this is something we can move on. Now, of course, if you jump too quick and you do things that don't work for you, that intuition's gonna kick in. It's gonna be that spirit. It's gonna be that sign. It's gonna be that feeling that we probably shouldn't have done that. And I don't know if you've been down that path before, like I've been. Put yourself into situations, taking on unsolicited counsel, taking on unsolicited advice. This person said to do it this way. Go down here, sign up for this. This is how I got this. This is how I got that. And then you run around and you go ahead and you do it. And then midway through it, you're like, damn, this is a bad mistake. Or you should go ahead and tell him this because, I wouldn't put up with this. You know, my man, shouldn't be able to get away with that. I wouldn't let him do that. You should go ahead. Meanwhile, this is a single person, and you go home and you try some dumb stuff like that, and next thing you know, you and your spouse are going back and forth. Misery loves company. Monty, what's going on? Misery loves company. Single people. I'm single myself. Listen, I could care less. It doesn't bother me. But there are some single people that are not happy unless their friends are single and miserable just like them. I'm not that person. I could care less. Go on and do what you want to do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But there are some people who are out there like that. Jealous people, people who are envious, people who want to fill your shoes secretly. And they'll go ahead and give you so much counsel that they'll get you in such a bad situation that you won't even know how to get out of it. So, if you want a little preview of your rejection, my protection, we sort of went down this road a little bit. What's going on, K. Cole? How are you? We went down this road a little bit last night. So if you want to go ahead and check out that replay, I went in just straight up. Your rejection, my protection. And there's two sides to everything. Like I said, there's a good side to it and there's a negative side to it. Just like unsolicited counsel, there's a great side to it and it could be a negative counsel if you a negative aspect of it if you are not checking the facts, you're not checking the source, and you don't know where the information is coming from. And check the facts, check the source, straight up. Is this information that you're giving me, does this line up properly to the person that you are presenting in front of me and showing me who you are? That's the way I look at a lot of people and a lot of things in life. Do these facts line up properly? Does this make sense? Are you a great representation of who you say you are? Do the things in your life pour out into everyday life as far as what you are portraying to me right now here today? Check the facts, I'm telling you, people. Burning question from last night. If you had to spend the next 10 years, would you rather be confined to a small apartment in New York City, or would you be on an isolated condo on the California coast. Thank you so much for people out there who are joining. If you can please do me a favor and please share this video. You never know who's going to get a breakthrough at any given moment from some of the things that come out of the show here. So the burning question from last night is, if you had to spend 10 years, you couldn't move, you were stuck there. Excuse me, I just got to go ahead and keep it all the way real. One of the worst things that can happen to a broadcaster, a live streamer, a radio personality, anything, is to have something going on with your throat. And I have been fighting this thing for the past 3 days. And now I have something going on that is this little tingly situation. So it seems to be getting better, but every now and then there's this little tingly situation. But anyway. So I might just be drinking a little bit extra. And it's like the worst nightmare of a podcaster to have something going on with your voice, because you need your voice. But anyway, if you had to spend the next 10 years, would you rather spend it in a small apartment in New York City, or would you rather be on an isolated condo on the California coast? My response was, I'd rather go to California because the weather situation. And in New York City, once it starts to get cold like it is now, and we get some precipitation, it gets a little messy, a little cold, and I can't even imagine. I've never experienced it 100%. When I was in New York a couple times, there were a couple, snowflakes here or there, but I can't imagine ice storms and nonsense and the cabs and the cars and in and out of the subway stations and all of that. Nah. Cali sounds very nice right about this time. Now, I love New York, though. Shout out to New York, because New York supports me so much. More than any city out there, more than any state out there, New York supports the 411 podcast. So I love New York. But I don't want to live there. So sorry, I don't want to live there. So if you could spend 10 years somewhere, New York City in a small apartment, or on an isolated condo on the California coast, which one are you picking? Which one are you picking? You can text me at 609-738-0611. That is the official 411 podcast hotline. And any type of question that you have, whether it's a question that you want me to bring up on the show tonight, tomorrow, next week, whenever, I'll try my best to bring it up. If you have any questions in general that you'd like me to answer, I could do that. Text me at 609-738-0611. And yes, Burning Sky. I love New York too. It's just something about New York that I love. And I do love going to New York when it's a little chilly, just for a day though. Like, I love to go see the Christmas tree and just to see how everything is decorated, do a little window shopping and stuff like that during this time frame. But just one day, and then I'm out. I don't like to do too much shopping. Sometimes I don't even like to do all of that eating there because, oof, next thing you know, you got an issue. Because things can be a little expensive there in good old New York City. Y'all ready for Mr. Neal Jones, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia? Thank you so much for coming in. And let's go ahead and see if we can get him pulled up here. Let's see if I got it. I don't know. I think we might have the same situation going on. Let's see. That's twice that I've tried it and nothing's happened. I'm guessing that on the Form 1 this season, that we're just going to stick with the phone because pulling up people as far as video, it's just not really happening this season for some reason. I've tried. It's just not happening. All right, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties tonight. I don't know what's happening. Let's see here. Let's go to Tiffany's. Yeah, okay. You got some Tiffany's money, huh? When is the last time that you've been in New York? Yeah, I definitely have to reset something here. Bear with me. I shall return. This is the life of a live streamer. Things don't go as we plan all the time. So I have to reset so that I can go ahead and call Mr. Neal Jones. Cindy, Nessa, if you're still out there, let me know where you're calling from. Neal, you still out there? I'm getting ready to call you. Peter Stevens, what's going on? Let me know where you're calling from. The last time I've been to New York, what am I talking about? It was earlier this year, actually. Seems like forever. I need to go back. And it's that we're talking about Manhattan. Once. All right, so I'm getting ready to call you now. It should be set up properly.
What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
What's going on? How are you?
Man, I'm great. I'm great. Enjoying a beautiful night, man. Enjoying a beautiful night.
That's amazing. Did you get everything set up with your social media?
Yeah, I finally did. I had just sent on live on my Instagram now. So just sent an invite. Just wanted to see if it might work. It might not. But I'm in now. How everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm trying not to be coughing all over because I got this little tickle in my throat and it's either going to make me cough or it's going to make me laugh. So.
Okay.
But if you make me laugh, like now.
Yeah, but you know that's going.
It's going to happen. Anyway, so.
I had said that I don't know if you see me on the Instagram live, but if you do, just want to see it might work,
I saw it, but it was unable to connect. Unable to connect for some reason.
Okay. All right.
So you are live from Savannah, Georgia?
Instagram. Yeah, live from, won't say right after Savannah, we'll say Richmond, Georgia. Let's say Richmond, Georgia.
So how's the weather there?
Man, the weather is cold.
Really?
It was warm. It was kind of warm on yesterday, and then it got down to the low 40s, 30s, or however. But yeah, it's kind of about 40, about 30, 40 right about now.
So I'm going to be coming closer to your area. I'm going to Florida to tail end of this week. So I would think I would think that the temperature would be a little bit better than that.
So yeah, when you plan on coming?
In like 2 days, 2 or 3 days. The 8th.
Oh, okay. And to Tampa?
Yeah, around that area.
Oh yeah, you'll be alright. It won't be that bad. No, you'll be alright. You can get the water, you'll be alright.
But I was talking to my friend who lives about an hour from Tampa, and she was saying that she was saying it was kind of cold.
Yeah, it might have been down. It might be. I mean, it's like Tampa, like maybe 7 hours.
7 hours.
So the temperature might.
Did you say
from where I'm at, my sister.
Oh, that's a long ways.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure is.
Well, I guess in my past life I must have been a weatherman or something like that. But anyway, so I'll get off of the weather. Let everybody know what you do.
You're not advertising. You're not advertising LLC. We do walking billboard advertisement, mobile media. We do vinyl wrap, design, print, install, pretty much anything in your marketing needs, but just in a different way to where it's different from any other company. Not taking away from what other business people use, business that other people that they use. I'm just different and unique, just doing something that something what I love to do and just having fun at it.
Do you have much competition?
Do I have much competition? Not really. I really don't believe in competition. I just more believe in just getting out there, doing what I need to do, doing what I want to do, as long as it's something productive, and to where I'm okay with it, and I get better at it. Then yeah, but competition might be, but I'm not worried about it. Because I'm always kind of a couple steps ahead of the game. So I ain't worried about competition.
Okay. Are you? Well, I guess that makes sense. You're not worried about competition. And the reason why I ask that is because you have such a unique business. It's something that I haven't seen before.
Correct.
Is there?
That's basically what it's about.
So how did you come up with that concept?
Oh man, it started way back. Started way back 2017, 15, 16. And at the time I was selling seafood, shrimp, snow crabs, and I still do today.
That sounds.
And I just came up with a different way or a different idea to advertise, and I wanted to be different. So that's really the reason why I did it. I just wanted to come up with something different because at the time, the wave when I was doing it, everybody was doing the plates, doing the the to-go plates, the fried shrimp, fried this, fried that. I was selling everything that I had raw, so I just wanted to do something different. We was all selling the same product, but I just wanted to advertise different. That was it. That was it. That's the only reason that. And once you get into something, other people gonna try to come behind you and and kind of mimic to what you're doing or what you're trying to do. So
And that's why I was asking you how the competition was, because you came up with the concept of being a walking billboard, which I haven't seen that before, and that's why I was asking you about the competition.
Well, well, you might have seen it. I mean, it's out there. The walking billboard business is out there in the biggest cities, New York, uh, New Jersey. I don't know if you may have seen it, but it's something that I picked up on and I wanted to kind of take it to a whole nother level, because it's other stuff that I want to do as God open more doors for me, and other stuff that I want to do with the business. So it just don't stop there. And I'm always willing to try to show someone, if they're interested in, how they can get in the business, and pretty much go from there.
I got you. Now, my topic tonight was unsolicited counsel. So, when it comes to your business, when it comes to just some life in general, do you often come across someone who wants to give you some unsolicited advice? Whether it's about your business, whether it's about.
Well, I think you're gonna have to break that down. So make sure I'm right there where you at.
Okay. How about I'll tell you this. I'll give you a little bit of my scenario, and then I'll let you take it away. So, Luis, what's going on? How are you? Hey, Bethany, how are you? So, when it comes to podcasting, I've had so many people give me unsolicited advice. Your video should be this long. You should get rid of this. You shouldn't have that person on your show anymore. You should wear this. You should wear that. It should look like this. It should look like that. So I have received countless, from different people, different sources of unsolicited advice that I didn't even ask you for. Thank you very much, but I didn't ask you. And I don't think any of them, I actually took anybody's advice and ran with it. So that's just from one aspect when it comes to my, professional aspect. Personal, that could be a whole nother situation, but.
Okay, I see what you're saying. As an advice, getting advice from people, about the things that I have done for myself. Usually I just listen to them. I take it in. I'm not saying listen to them. I take it in. And I think about it. Like, some of the information could be used down the line.
Right.
It's just whatever aspects of your life we're going to use that. So when somebody talks to me and they tell me about this and they tell me about that, I listen to them, because that's one thing that when you're in business, most of the time it's really not about the money. It's the time that you take away from what you're doing. So it's about the time you invest. So I would listen to somebody and I would just keep them in my memory bank. And then as I go through life, if something that, okay, so-and-so told me something about this, so-and-so told me something about that, I would apply that to my life, or whatever situations that I may have to, get over. And then I say, boom, okay, I remember they told me about this, and I can do that. So whatever it is, as it's something positive, and maybe something negative too, but I get more of the positive than some of the negative. I just turn to something positive. That's pretty much what I do, and how I deal. That's how I deal with it.
I like that response. You add it to your memory bank.
Yeah, because it's always the reason why some people tell you things, and then you gotta always, like, if you somewhere that you really don't be all the time, if somebody say give you some advice out of the blue, to me you might just wanna listen to them and take it, and listen to them. That's what I do. Just listen to them. Not being disrespectful, not blowing the person off, and just listen to them. That's all. That's the best thing you can do these days. Especially in business.
I think like the first time I'm going to listen very well. But check the facts, check the sources, know where it's coming from. If it's coming from a disrespectful place, if it's coming from a place that really isn't serving me any justice, about the second time I'm gonna have to let them know in a respectful way. You know what? You do what works for you. I do what works for me. Everything that I got going on over here in my world, I see what you got is working. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. But right now, that's just not going to work for me. And then I think after I deliver that message to them the second time, that sort of puts people in their place so that they don't feel obligated to continue or empowered to continue to keep showing up to you however they want to show up and give you whatever they want to give you.
Correct.
That was a very good response. I
Correct.
appreciate that.
You want to see if you can try a thing on live now, or what? Are you? Well,
Say it again.
I said you want to see if we can try it on live, the invite.
Yeah, you can try.
Instagram?
You can try it again. I tried it twice and it just was not working.
Okay. Let me see here. Let me see. I'm just gonna see it.
We have Neal Jones. What's going on, Junior? How are you? We have Neal Jones from Savannah, Georgia. Oh, speaking of which, we need to talk about this movie that's coming out soon. Is it out yet? Is the new color purple movie out
yet?
yet?
I think it's gonna come out. I think that movie gonna come out sometime into this. Let me see. Okay, go. Let me see if I can do it now.
I know the soundtrack is coming out soon. So the soundtrack of the color. You know what? I'm just gonna request you. I didn't. Oh, I see it.
Let's see what.
No, I don't want to do that because then I'm gonna abandon my. Well, and I think I did. I'm not messing with you. I'm not pushing any more buttons. I'm not messing with you. I see. I don't be pushing buttons out there. You got gonna interrupt my flow here. Nope, ain't doing it.
Yeah. Gotcha. But yeah, that the Color Purple 2 that I'm in, that I played the extra in, that's coming out end of this month. And I think end of this month or next month. January, I think it's January. 20, yeah, I think it's 24. It's coming out either end of the month or next month.
So for those of you out there, Wisdom, what's going on? How are you? Drop it in the comments. Let me know where you're calling from. So for those of you out there, there's a new movie coming out. I know you call it Color Purple 2, but it's really not Color Purple 2. It's just a Color Purple. They just remade it.
Yeah.
They just remade it. It's not a sequel.
December 25th. Yeah, December 25th. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Christmas Day.
Appreciate that.
So Mr. Neal Jones was actually in. You said you were an extra. What were you in that?
Extra in the background, and I pretty much played a part in the Tribe movie to where they had transitioned from the scenes of being slaves until where they at now in the movie. Because I'm thinking if I watched it, they added some more parts, but I think they kind of kept it the same. They kind of went back to what transpired to the movie, how the movie transpired.
Now I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into it a little bit, but I have to speak about my girl. Mary J. Blige is on the soundtrack. The soundtrack is coming out, I believe, next week. And from what I saw, the soundtrack seems to be pretty good. I can't wait to hear how the music is. But of course, Mary J. Blige, Coco Jones. I saw Keisha Cole, Fantasia, of course. Um, there's a lot of people. I think I even saw her on there, and that was just a quick promo of what I saw. But so the soundtrack, I can't wait to hear that. And the movie comes out on Christmas Day. What's going on, Nene? How are you? So you were an extra in the film. Did they have you sign disclosures and stuff and not to speak about what you saw on set?
No, no, I'm on my own age. I can speak about anything. When I was on the set, I ran into Fantasia. I ran into one of the Gina from Martin. She was out there helping out with some things.
Tisha Campbell.
Ran into
Tisha Campbell.
Yeah. So actors like that I ran into. I was out there. And I recently was in Pooler here. They was filming for a movie called Junior, and got a chance to talk to Clint Eastwood, took some pictures and stuff with him.
Wow.
So, but as back to that Color Purple 2, I can pretty much talk about it. It was pretty cool. They just like us. They just they good at what they doing, and everybody have a shot if they get a chance to. That's something what they love to do as acting. But that was just something I just something I wanted to do to kind of push my brand, push my business and stuff, my business and my corporation out there more. That's pretty much the reason why I had signed up to be in the movie where they was looking for extra casting.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Although I do have to stop you.
Mm-hmm.
And I might be overstepping my boundaries, but you keep calling it Color Purple too. It's just the Color Purple.
Color Purple. We will call it Color Purple. The remake.
It's just it's just a remake. It's a remake.
The remake. Okay.
All right, so that's good. You rubbing elbows with some stars. I see that. Are you flirting with the broadcasting or doing any type of news or something? I think I remember seeing that before. Videos or something like that.
I was on the news. You mean the meals for the Thanksgiving?
Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I was on the. I don't know if you've seen it. I was on the news, giving out. I was advertising for a movie actually out there by helping other people that didn't have, less fortunate to sign up to, make some money for the holidays. And so I was out there advertising for a movie that was shooting in Savannah. So, and I got a chance to rub elbows with Feed the Hungry of Savannah. Met a couple of good people, stuff out there, build some connections. So, it was a win-win situation for me. I got a chance to, work my craft. I got a chance to give back to the community, and be able to feed the less fortunate.
That's what's up. Well, congratulations. Continue to keep doing what you're doing. Do you have anything exciting coming up the next couple weeks as we lead into the big holiday?
No, I really just continue working the craft, continue growing the business, and and then also make this announcement. And I get to see the home will be at the end market arena December 20th. Okay, great. Thank you for that. So pretty much just building the business more, keeping God first in everything I do. Pretty much it. That's pretty much it that I have for the holidays. Just chill, spend time with the family, kick back, watch a couple of movies. Just enjoy the time that you have with your family. That's how I kind of look at holidays. That's all around the board for me.
Now you have little ones, right? How old is your youngest?
Youngest
Oh yes.
Oldest is 13, and youngest is 13, 12, and 8.
So you're still in like
13,
the
12, and 8.
you're still in like the toy era, right? Or is it more video games now?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Not really. Not really. I'm not saying they eat Christmas. They want these little different little objects and different little games and stuff like that. So I don't not as much because they get a lot of stuff during the year.
Right.
And most of the time that I try to tell them that like last year we went to go and help out, give away some toys and give back. And I think we probably gonna do that again this year. So that's my Christmas gift to them, so where they can give back to other kids that's less fortunate. Even if they wasn't less fortunate, I want them to understand that it's more about giving and understand why it's Christmas, and it's all about family, peace, love and joy when it comes down to Christmas. That's just me, So yeah.
I think that's a beautiful thing, and that's that southern type of upbringing that we don't have that type of stuff going on here in the north. Pretty much, put it that way. But I mean, I'm sure we do, but you know where I'm coming from with that.
Oh yeah.
But
It's everybody have their different views about Christmas. Me, it just spend time with family, laughing, eating good. Just spending time with the family, enjoying ourselves. That's all. That's all. That's
now,
all.
now you said one thing. You said giving back, and I had to actually correct myself when I speak about giving, and I more so speak the words giving because someone reminded me that giving back, you mean that I took something from you? I didn't take anything from you, so what am I giving you back? So I just want to challenge you a little bit. Just want to, fill you in on that a little bit. See if you understand where I'm coming from with that. But it's just giving. So teach your children, whoever, that it's just giving. Because when you say giving back, that means you took something from somebody in the first place. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, correct. Okay, I can go with you that like that. I can go in, but then giving back is however different people have the different definition about giving back to certain people. But yeah, so I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one.
I think that's a beautiful thing. So congratulations on the business and congratulations on raising your family. It seems like you were heading in the right direction. So that's great.
Yeah.
Now,
appreciate it.
what I would like you to do is to go ahead and let people know where they can follow you at. And I have a special request. I need you to hook me up with that seafood. I know you're not in that business anymore, but I always tease you on that. Need that good seafood. But let people know where they can
you can find me at United Advertiser LLC if you need a market advertisement done or any some type of seafood we connect with a lot of different distributors, however the case may be, at 912-610-1638. And if you need bottle wraps, you can give me a call 912-610-1638. We do design, print, and a little bit of everything when it comes to that advertising.
Now, I know we're going to get out of here real soon. So the auto wraps. Are you into that? And then anybody out there that's listening, would you have your car wrapped for an advertisement? And I know that there were companies that were paying. Does your company pay, or you just set up a business? Excuse me, you just set up a car. I had it right. You set up a business to have their logo wrapped on a car. Is that what you do, or do you actually pay? Because I know that there's some companies that will pay you to have their advertisement on your car.
No, you talk about that. No, I just do I post my ads and stuff on Marketplace and things of that nature. And if anybody has a business, can do that the whole 9 yards, and then I fly to that vehicle, put on a new vehicle. But no, I'm not paying nobody to advertise or not just yet. Now the box truck, I have access to those. If anybody that has an ad they want to have on a box truck, I have a couple of box trucks that I network with, people that own box trucks that can have the ad on these box trucks to go around the city and advertise for their business. For their business. That I do have access to, but as in paying somebody getting up. The company usually I send out, when it comes down to advertising and marketing.
Yeah, because I remember the whole auto wrap thing that was big for a couple years. You would drive down the street and you would see cars that were completely wrapped with a business logo and all kinds of stuff. Then it sort of died off. I really don't see it that much anymore.
No, because I think a lot of people were saying that was a scam. I heard about it, but I never bothered with it because, like I said, I had my thing going, and I was just just focused more on that. But I've seen that, but I don't know what even happened to it now.
Yeah, like I don't see it anymore. So, all right. So now's the time, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to get into our burning question. But if you have any questions that you'd like to, ask me, if you'd like to do it anonymous or respond to the burning question that we have tonight, you can always text me at 609-730-611. That is the official 411 podcast hotline. Again, that number is 609-730-611. So the burning question that I have for you tonight is, do you think that performance enhancing drugs should be allowed in the world of sports if participation was optional? I'll go ahead and read that one more time. Do you think that performance enhancing drugs should be allowed in the world of sports if participation was optional? So we're going to lay it all out on the table. There's nothing that's being hidden. You can either take the performance enhancement drugs if you want. It's totally optional, but it's up to you. So I guess another burning question is, if you were in the sports world and they told you that it's optional for you to take it or not, would you do it?
I wouldn't bother with it.
You wouldn't bother with it?
No, I wouldn't bother with it. Because like I say, I'd rather take all natural stuff, if I want one, because I want to push to my fully potential myself instead of taking some enhancement to kind of, that I'm not a person, that I'm normally not to be. You see what I'm saying? So, no, I wouldn't take it. I'll just, if I got to take a performance pill for sports, then I don't need to be there. Because you should be able to push yourself hard as you can, mentally and physically, to what you're trying to do and what your goal is, and whatever sports that you play in, that you should be able to push yourself, eat right, stay healthy, watch what you eat, and you shouldn't have to even take no enhancement pill, for sports, to where you can,
so you're
better than what you've been doing, because you're not yourself.
So your
body going constantly need it.
So you're saying in the world of sports, keep the performance enhancement drugs out. Just take it out.
Yeah, because that stuff causes heart problems too.
Now, see,
your heart.
I almost would say, if you want to take it, go ahead and take it. It is what it is. It's up to you. But don't go back and forth. Don't go saying, oh, this person beat me or this person did this or did that, because you know that if they're just super out of control and they, are killing the game, that's what they could be on. Now, here's another thing. It's optional, meaning that you can take it. You don't have to take it. But guess what? We're not going to do. We're not going to discuss it. How about that? We're not going to discuss it. So once you go into it, nobody should be questioning you saying, "Oh, you beat such and such because you were on X, Y, and Z." Nope. Everybody's allowed to do it. It's optional. It is what it is. You mind your business. I mind my business. But at the end of the day, once it's all said and done and the dust is settled, we don't discuss it. It's real.
Yeah, that's it. That is it.
Real tricky. Real tricky. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the burning question for tonight. Let me know what you think about that. And Neal, is there anything that you'd like to go ahead and leave us with before we get out of here?
No, that's it, man. I enjoy the time. I appreciate the opportunity that you give me, invite me on to your podcast. And I hope that message that we got out of this will help others, to better themselves, to make the right decision, or, there's something to put in your memory bank, and
I like that.
In life and take it one day at a time.
I like that. Keep it in your memory bank. Well, thank you so much for coming on. You have been on a couple times, so you're like family now. And next time I'm in your area, I've been to Savannah one time, and that's pretty much it. It was sort of like a breeze through, but I didn't actually stay. But next time I'm in the area, I definitely will let you know.
Okay, that's sweet. Let me know, man. I'll be around.
All right. Take care. Enjoy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, my brother.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That was Neal Jones from United Advertising, all the way from Savannah, Georgia. I love when we have people who have been friends of the show that come back time and time again, such as SOS. A lot of guests that we have this time around are friends and family to the show. So it's just a great moment that we are evolving and we're all moving together. We got our own individuality, but we are all still together as a unit. So that's very important for me. So thank you all so much. To the people out there, please like, comment, share, subscribe, tag a friend, do whatever you do to help get the word out. Hopefully you got something from the message that we have tonight about unsolicited counsel. Before we go ahead and leave, just go ahead and check that source, check that facts. Remember, I'm just so about these little messages going off. Just come right on in. Just keep on messaging. Yep, go right ahead on. We're gonna get out of here tonight. I'm just waiting for the next one to come through. But we got through the show tonight. Thank you so much. You can follow me at Laren Gaines on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok, DLive, Twitch Daily Motion. And if you would like to vacation with me, I have condominium lifestyle living, a home away from home. Vacation with me, I can help you with your itinerary, help you save money. Vacation with me, like I said, a condominium lifestyle. Most of my units have a full washer and dryer, a full kitchen. We have dining room, multiple bedrooms, multiple bathrooms, garden tubs, jacuzzis. So if you're looking for a travel and adventure, check me out. You can text me at 609-738-0611. You can DM me and let me know where you'd like to travel, the dates that you have in mind, and we'll see what we have for you. If you are also wanting to continue the conversation that we're having tonight in a different way, you can head on over to LarenGaines.com and sign up for the coaching sessions, private one-on-one coaching conversation sessions with whatever topic you like to discuss, whatever themes you like to discuss, starting at $39.99. And I'm booking up now for January already. So head on over to Laren Gaines and sign up for the coaching sessions if you want private one-on-one time with your boy. I got you. So we have author Lauren Schultz coming in, and we also have author Liz Bullard coming this week on Reading Between the Wines. So Reading Between the Wines is on Wednesday. That's show 1. And then we have show 2, which is on Friday. So Wednesday and Friday, wind down with me. Set your reminders, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the last thing that I want to go ahead and leave y'all with is if you want to stay up to date on all of the things that I have going on between Reading Between the Wines, 411 Podcast, Vacation with Me, the coaching sessions, all of the different things that I got going on. I know it's a lot. Head on over to LarenGaines.com and sign up for Whispers of Wisdom. That is a new newsletter that's coming out next month that is going to give you small little pieces of all of the things that I just discussed. And a nice little newsletter delivered to your inbox once a month. Gonna have some wine, travel, wisdom, all types of stuff in there. Inspirational quotes. You'll get the latest updates when I'm releasing any new material. You'll be the first to know. Head on over to LarenGaines.com and sign up for the Whispers of Wisdom newsletter. And we'll see what happens next month if you sign up. And on that note, I will see y'all tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me tonight with all of the little kinks and nonsense and things that happened tonight. It is what it is, and it ended up being exactly what it should be. So thank you so much for hanging in there, and I'll see you tomorrow, 411 Podcast, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here. Take care, y'all. Have a good night. We have some little comments here. Look what we got here before we get out. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Burning Sky. I need to get some tea. I need to get some food. And I need to get out of here. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. See you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a great week this week. No, I don't. And I do not want to do that. Absolutely. And that is a good burning question because I'm going to bring that up. And my response is absolutely not.